I ranked 102 of the most popular bags and backpacks on the market to understand what is actually considered a lightweight bag and what's considered too heavy. I did this for my own research and briefly featured it in a past video, but a lot of you guys commented about wanting a dedicated video, so here it is. The goal was to see a graphical pound for pound view of the 102 bags, and I did that by first dividing each bag's volume in liters by the weight in pounds to get this value. For example, taking the first one on the list, the Able Carry Daily Plus, there's 8 liters of volume for every pound of weight. And the bags are listed here in alphabetical order, and I tried to cover major brands and models. Then I graphed the data. So the y-axis is that liters per pound value. Dots higher on the graph means lighter weight, so it carries more liters for every pound of weight. The x-axis is the total bag volume, and so kind of separated by category. So all of these dots are all the 20-liter packs, here's all the 25-liter packs, and so on. And this is a very large sample size across different brands and types of bags, from outdoor to camera to travel. And the average value of all these bags is 11.4 liters per pound. So you can use that as a rough guidance or dividing line if you wanted to calculate for your own bag. Anything valued higher than that is maybe lighter than average, and anything below that is heavier than average. And so let's talk about some trends on the graph. The first is the larger the bag, the better lightweight value it has. And this may sound counterintuitive, as of course a 35-liter bag's total weight is more than a 20-liter bag. But in general, you can see that the dots values trend higher as you move right on the graph. And that makes sense because adding 5 to 10 liters of volume could be as simple as just adding a few extra inches of fabric to a backpack, while the weight of the straps, the padding, and the overall construction don't change very much. So overall, larger bags tend to be better pound for pound. Trend number 2, the heaviest bag on the list, unsurprisingly, is the Peak Design 20-liter everyday bag at 4.5 liters per pound, while the lightest bag is the Matador Seg 45 with a crazy 20.5 liters per pound. So pound for pound, the Matador is almost 5 times as efficient with its space. And that, I guess, makes sense. Peak Design's everyday bag is a camera bag designed for lots of protection and padding. Plus it has that metal mag latch and the dividers and everything that just weighs it down. While Matador's Seg 45 is basically an unstructured duffel bag with backpack straps. And the final trend is outdoor brands dominate this metric, as they should. At each bag's volume, the top values you can kind of see here are Osprey, Patagonia, ULA, Bellroy's Light Series, etc. And this shows how much variance can be within a single size category. Take the 30-liter bag category. The Able Carry Max is the heaviest at 7.7 liters per pound, while the ULA Dragonfly Ultra is 17.5 liters per pound. And these two bags are both some of the most popular bags on the market, yet they are wildly different as far as pound for pound weight, with the Dragonfly being nearly 3 times as efficient with its volume. So if you're looking for a lightweight bag, I'd always recommend starting with the outdoor brands. So this was a fun exercise for me and hopefully useful for you. Remember, 11.4 liters per pound is the average of these 102 bags, so you can use that as kind of a guidance when you're calculating for your bag. Anyways, comment below if you want a response, let's talk, and subscribe for more gear videos on Sundays. Thanks.